Guys, it's Sarah and today is Booklist Thursday. This is a video series I do with my friend Lindsay over at Lindsay's Little Library. And every Thursday we bring you some sort of list or book topic that we feel like talking about for the week. And this week we are going to be doing a fun little books pairing. We've done a couple of these before. We have definitely done pairing books with your Starbucks order. We've done pairing books with beer. And so this time we're going to pair books with restaurants. This was a fun one. Okay, I'm going to start with Chili's. Now, Chili's are everywhere. Chili's has something for everybody, basically. It's a very popular chain, and it's just somewhere that pretty much everyone can go and eat and pretty much enjoy their meal. So for this one, I'm going to go with Riley Sager. I picked the only one left because this is his most recent release. It's also my favorite. And I feel like Riley Sager can be enjoyed by anybody. Whether you read thrillers or not, you can still read this and really enjoy it. And it's just, I feel like it's kind of something for everybody in his books. You know, they're thrilling, they keep you going, and they throw you for a loop. And I really like his writing a lot. So I think it's just, you know, I would feel comfortable giving this to any type of reader. Okay, now we're going to go with a little hoity-toity here. So I'm going to say the restaurant Ruth's Chris, which is a fancy steakhouse. I've eaten at Ruth's Chris a couple times, but it's an event. So it's special. It's not something that we would just go to on a Tuesday night. We have to kind of plan for it because it's very expensive, but it's always delicious. It's a little hoity-toity, I would say. Do I want to say pretentious? Maybe a little bit. But I'm going to say The Secret History by Donna Tartt, mainly because it's not for everybody. Her writing is not for everybody. I personally have enjoyed her writing a lot. This is not one that I have read yet, but I did read The Goldfinch and I really enjoyed that book. So I definitely plan to be reading this one here too. But I'm going to say it's maybe a little pretentious. It's definitely, this one is full of rich people. It's rich people problems type of thing. So I would imagine that the characters in here would probably go and eat at a Ruth's Chris steakhouse on a Tuesday night with no problem. Okay, let's talk about Fourth Wing for a minute. What would I pair Fourth Wing with by Rebecca Yarros? McDonald's. You know why? Because it's everywhere. You cannot turn your head without seeing a McDonald's. You can't drive down the street without seeing a McDonald's. You can't get on the internet or walk into a bookstore without seeing Fourth Wing. And everybody is there. And everybody is reading it, and everybody is loving it or enjoying it or understanding why other people love it. And you can't get away from it. So that's why I'm going to pair it with McDonald's. It's enjoyed by a lot of different types of readers as well. There are people who don't really read fantasy who are reading this book and really enjoying it. So it's like another one of those, like, you know, can satisfy anybody type of thing, but it's everywhere. Now we're going to go to Chick-fil-A. We're going to go to Chick-fil-A because I picked House in the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune. But the reason I paired these together is because this book is a hug, and that's what Chick-fil-A is for me as well. I never have a bad time at Chick-fil-A. I always have good personal experiences there. The people and the food and everything is great. And I always leave there feeling happy and satisfied and like I'm coming back. And that's what TJ Klune is for me. Every time I read one of his books, I'm happy and I'm satisfied and I love it and I enjoy my time in it. And I always want to go back for more with him as an author. So that's how I'm pairing these two together. And last but never least, I'm going to pair Harry Potter because Harry Potter is my favorite book series. These are my favorite books of all time. I'm going to pair this with Chipotle because Chipotle is my favorite. If I'm going out and getting food and there's a Chipotle available, that's where I'm going, most likely. I absolutely love Chipotle. I could eat it every day and be happy. No problem. And that's why I would pair it with Harry Potter because it is my favorite. I would just go back over and over and over again. I would, read this over and over again. And I have. I'm going to actually be reading more Harry Potter this year as well. These covers, if you're interested in these, are from Nerdy Ink. I am not 100% sure they're available anymore. I know that she was liquidating some of the stuff in her warehouse for other reasons. So if they're available, I will link them down below, but they literally just cover up my original hardcover dust jackets. So they just go over them, but I have the whole set for the American versions of these books. So if they're available, I'll leave them linked down below. So if there's no link, that means they're not available. But yeah, absolutely love them, and just love Harry Potter and love Chipotle. Okay, guys, those are some restaurant and book pairings. That was kind of fun to come up with that list. So make sure you go check out Lindsey and see what book pairings she's doing today for books and restaurants, and leave me your pairings down below. If there's anything that you thought of when we were talking about this, let us know down below. I would love to hear your answers for some of them as well. And we will see you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.